everyone, it's me, James. Welcome to another episode of the Philly sports scenes and events. I love this spot. I'm in Camden, New Jersey at the park right next to the Kroc Center, the Salvation Army's Kroc Center. And from this outlook point, you can see part of the Delaware River, and there's a pirate ship there, and that's the Rivers Casino, the new Battery All-Suite Hotel. And on the other side, you can see behind the trees, you can see Ben Franklin Bridge and a little bit of the Philadelphia skyline. I come out here a lot just to take a walk and get a fresh breath of air, and it's got all the good scenery. I just love this spot. And the weather's great, that's why I come out here to do my show instead of doing in my home upstairs in the studio. So the Philadelphia Eagles first home game and the NFL season, it's about to start. Only about 10 more days away. And everybody, all the sports fans, the football fans, and the Philly sports fans are very, very excited. I love football season. I can't stress enough that I love football season because I like to go to the tailgate parties in the parking lot outside of the Lincoln Financial Field. And I like all the events that are sponsored by the radio stations, Bud Light and the Miller Lite, such as the pregame party, all the Eagles pep rallies, and the away game watch parties. There are just so many parties, and you go out there, you meet the players, and you get autographs, and you get the free stuff from the beer company and the sponsors. There are just so many events all over the place at different restaurants, Dunkin' Donuts, pep rallies, all kinds of things going on during the football season. I feel like I've been sleeping all winter and then all summer until the football season starts. So let's get right to the events because there are football events in the past week. So on Thursday, August 22nd, at Maggie's Waterfront Restaurant in Philadelphia, there was a Eagles tickets giveaway event. It was for the Eagles preseason game against the Vikings. And they were giving away 4 pairs of tickets. I think from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. And all you have to do is to, you can hang out at the bar or sit down. Maggie's got great happy hour specials. So all you have to do is buy a Miller Lite, and then you get a ticket, and you put your phone number and email and your name on the back of the ticket, and you hand the ticket back to the waitress or the waiter, and then they will put your ticket in a bucket to enter you for the contest to win the Eagles preseason ticket. And those are VIP tickets because it says that you get to sit at the Miller Lite flight deck, which is a special area. It's a whole deck with seating, and then it has a deck on the top. It's run by Miller Lite inside of the Lincoln Financial Field. And last time I was there, they give you a bracelet, and there's 3 taps on there. So each tap you can redeem either for a beverage, or you can redeem for a food items. And as you know, a beer or a tall can of drink, it costs $18 in the stadium. And the cheesesteak, it's like about $12. Nothing is cheap there. So you get on the Miller Lite flight deck, not only you get a great view, and if you can sit down if you want to, or you can stand up at the high top chairs the high top tables and high chairs, you can stand on the deck, and also you get all that free food and drinks. So those were great tickets. So you have to buy Miller Lite to get a ticket. The more Miller Lite you buy, the more tickets, the more interest you have. And also during the happy hours, the Miller Lite is only $2.50 for the happy hour special, and then they have a lot at the Maggie's. They have a lot great happy hour food specials too. Uh, I like the Maggie seasoned fry, and they're $5 during happy hours, and $7 for things such as homemade fried mozzarella sticks, and they're big triangular shaped mozzarella, fried mozzarella, and they're really thick. So you get 4 pieces. It's a lot. It really is. And I also like their $7 happy hour boneless wings. You can pick the sauce that you want: honey barbecue, honey mustard, buffalo, or they have garlic parmesan. You can pick the flavor you want, and they put a lot of sauce on the boneless wings. And their boneless wings, I think they made it. You know, it's more. It really is more like a chicken fritter than just little pieces of fried, coated and fried chicken breasts. So you know they're really good. They're big pieces chicken fritters, and if, for a normal person, right, $7 for 10 pieces of the happy hour boneless chicken wings. That's a meal. So I really like the happy hour, the food and drink prices at Maggie's. Uh, so yeah, we were there. My wife was there. Jody was there. We bought a few drinks. Altogether, I got 4 tickets, and I entered into the bucket. And what they did was they do the drawing at 9 p.m. when the event ends, and you don't have to be there to win. So if you win the tickets, they'll contact you. So we went home like around 7:30 because it was really hot outside, you know, and I'd rather just go home and stay in the air-conditioned room and watch some TV. And then 9 o'clock, we didn't get any phone calls, so I did not win the tickets. But earlier on, I did buy the Eagles preseason game. There's only one Eagles preseason home game this year because the NFL cut down on the preseason games. There was 4, and now there's only 3. And for the Eagles, 2 of them are away. 2 games were away, and so there were just one home game. And I bought the tickets earlier on in June, in the month of June, and I only paid $20 for it. And when the tickets, the price is lower, and the Ticketmaster doesn't, because I think they charge fee on the percentage of what the ticket's worth. So altogether with the fees, I paid about $23.50 for the ticket, so that wasn't so bad. So that leads to Saturday, August 24th. I went to the Eagles and the Vikings preseason game. And the reason I go to the preseason games and I like the preseason games, it is because they're much cheaper compared to the regular season game. I have noticed elsewhere, maybe just for example, like the Washington Commanders Stadium in Maryland, or Cleveland Browns games, those tickets are not expensive, right? During the regular season, sometimes you can get the tickets the tickets to the game for about maybe like as low as like $15-$20, and as high as like around $50-$60. But for some strange reason in Philadelphia, I guess people go to the game there in Pennsylvania, so the demand is high, and the tickets are very expensive. A few years ago, when the Eagles was playing okay, and you could get a ticket to the game on a regular season ticket to the game on an average about $100, $120. But nowadays the tickets are like at least. I mean, if you get lucky, you find a cheap ticket for $150 on the Ticketmaster or on TickPick, SeatGeek, StubHub, and that's if you're lucky. You find a ticket for $150, and the Eagles tickets for the past couple of years it has been going for about $250, up to was more than $500, up to more than $500. I'm just talking about like on the average. If you scroll down and look at the ticket prices, you see a lot of tickets on sale for like $250 and up to like $500. And of course, there are more other tickets that are more expensive, like $800, $1,500. So the Eagles tickets are always very expensive, and there's no way I'll pay $300, $400 plus fees. Next thing you know, right? It's like $1,000 for a pair of tickets with the fees just to go to a regular season game, because I can watch it on TV, and there are a lot of game watch party at different bars. So that's why I go to the preseason game, because the preseason game is cheap, but I mean, the game itself is different. They play the second string, third string players. Most of the time, they don't even play the starting quarterback. They just use the backup quarterback. I do know that. However, the whole setup, right? You enter the gate, you show them your ticket, enter the gate, and the vendors that are there, and the things they do, the events that are surrounding the game inside the stadium, it really is the same. And so the way I look at it, that's my only chance. If I don't get to go to a regular season game, then I go to the preseason game. I can meet all the vendors and get the free stuff, for the year, because every year the vendors and the sponsors has different merchandise to give away. So, and also, all that face painting and get the green screen photo taking and see the cheerleaders and also to see the Eagles pep band and the Eagles drum line, get a picture with them. So that's my only that's my only chance to do it in this stadium is during the preseason game, and that's why I go. So this preseason game, it's no different. It was a lot of fun. They got all the usual sponsor vendors there, such as AAA, 94 WIP Sports Radio, Comcast, Dunkin' Donuts, First Trust Bank, Huffman's Exterminator, car maker Hyundai, Toyota, and beer sponsors like Miller Lite and Bud Light, and Pepsi. They were all there handing out free stuff. I did not see Ditch and Watson. Sometimes, one of those vendors, for some reason, they are just not participating in a particular game. I did not see Ditch and Watson. Ditch and Watson's good. It's a meat packaging company. They make hot dogs and lunch meat. And when they're there, they hand out those Ditz, D-I-T-Z, Ditz and Watson. They hand out those Ditz nuts, which is little pieces of dried sausage, and it's a meat snack, so you can just open the package and eat, and it's really neat. But they were not there, and It was really cool because the First Trust Bank, they have the spin the wheel, and you can win little items, merchandises, and if you show them your Eagles checking card, right? Because they are a sponsor of the Philadelphia Eagles, and they do have Eagles checking account, and then they give you a debit card. Now it's the Kelly Green, like my shirt since a couple years ago. Eagles switched back to the Kelly Green, and then now the bank has a Kelly Green Eagles card. So all you have to do is show them your card, and then they give you a special price, and usually it's an Eagles hat. Last year they had a nice Eagles Kelly Green hat, but I wasn't going to the regular season game, so I never got one. Uh, and Hyundai, they had a football toss game there, and you can also win prizes. And Miller Lite, they actually had on one end of the Pepsi Plaza, which is right in front of the football stadium. They have a big bar. It's all indoor. It's an indoor bar. It's called the Miller Lite Field House. They sell all kinds of beverages in there. You can get soda, you can get bottled water, and you can also buy beer inside there. But usually, they either have Eagles alumni players signing autograph there, inside there, or they have a game set up. You can play and you can win prizes. And they had a DJ in there. And I have noticed one thing: the air conditioning is great in there. So if you go to the Lincoln Financial Field on a hot day and you want to cool off, you can just walk into the Miller Lite Field House and you can sit down. The air conditioning is blasting and it's cold, so you can cool off really good inside there. Uh, Toyota, as usual, they're always generous, have a lot of stuff giving away. All you have to do is just enter your name and on their iPad. That's all you have to do. Enter your information and pick a Toyota car you like to buy. You don't have to buy anything. There's no commitment. You go there. They have Toyota have their cars out there on display. This time they had a Kelly Green Eagles car, and then they had a regular Midnight Green Eagles SUV there. And then you go to the table, you enter your information on the iPad, and then they give you some free giveaway item. I love that. I love Toyota. Uh, and then they had it's really windy here, and then they had the photo booth out there. It's called a green screen photo, but they don't, now with the technology they can actually paste the background. Usually it's the Eagle Stadium background, and so all you have to do is stand there and the photographer will take a picture of you with his or her camera, and there's no more green screen in the back. So whatever pose you make, you take a picture, and then they superimpose, they put the stadium background behind you. So that was really cool. And face painting is free. A lot of kids and some adults get the face painting. I used to get it, but I don't do it no more because the paint they use, it makes your skin itch, and when you touch your face with the paint on it, and then you get it smears, and then you get paint everywhere. I don't know what it is. It makes my skin itch, so I don't. I would put some Eagle stickers on my face, but I don't do the face painting anymore. So that was pretty much everything that's out in the Pepsi Plaza. Other than that, they always have the Eagle Super Bowl and all that big giant helmets set up out there, and you can take pictures with. You can do it yourself, and a lot of people do that. And also a lot of people goes into the pro shop. I don't really go in there because everything's expensive inside, and I already have everything Philadelphia Eagles that I need. I do not need to spend any more money on the Eagles stuff. And then usually what I do is I would go to the I'm rarely in my seat, when I go to a game. Uh, Not that I don't watch the game. It's easier. I have noticed it's easier for me just to watch the game at home because I'll be sitting in the couch or laying in my bed and I'm glued to the TV and I'll watch the whole game. I'll watch the whole thing. But when I'm out at the bar or at the stadium, I'm distracted by all the actions that are going on surrounding the event. So it's hard for me to just sit in the seat and watch the whole game. So what I do is uh, I do try to get in the seat early so I can see the cheerleaders performance and also the Philadelphia Eagles drum line and the pep band, and then they shout EAGLES Eagles at the end of the Eagles fight song. So I like all that stuff and the national anthem. Sometimes there's military jets, helicopters fly over. Other times, if there's no flyover, there's still the fireworks shooting out from on the top of the roof of the stadium. So all that is really exciting, and I do like all that stuff. So I would go to my seat at oh yeah, and also the players' entrance, right, with all the smoke blasting and the players running out of the tunnel. It's all really crazy, and that's what I love. And also I make videos, for my show for people to see. So I I I do get in my seat for the pregame, so I can videotape and I can see all those excitement, and then I'll watch the game for a little bit, maybe the first quarter, and then I get tired of sitting, so I'll get up and I'll go walk around and see what else was going on, and I did just that. So as soon as I went downstairs to the main concourse, I saw the whole Eagles drum line was out there playing, and not only they were playing the drums, and then they were also interacting with the crowd that was there. You can they'll like use their drumsticks and you can play the drum with them, and you can and then after all that they were posing for the fans to take pictures. So it was really cool. It really was. And while I was there, like I said, I don't just sit there in my seat and watch the whole game. Most of the time, I'm not there in the seat. So I got up, I went to walk around. I went into the Miller Lite Field House to get a free drink because I was in there earlier, and they gave me a drink ticket. Right? They gave me a drink ticket. At the stadium, the drinks are expensive. They're like $18 a tall can of beverage. So I got the free drink ticket, and also I got the designated driver free drink ticket. You got to do that. What you do is you go to the Lincoln Financial Field. You go to the guest service, and then there's a QR code you can scan, and you just enter some of your information, and then once you're done, you show them on your phone that you enter your information, and they'll give you a designated driver drink ticket, and you can get like any size drink for free. And I actually got a souvenir cup drink, right? Because some years, right, on the ticket it says for a small drink, but it didn't say this year. So I actually got a souvenir cup of drink, and of soft drink, and I get to keep the cup. And also I got the ticket from the Miller Lite Field House for a free beverage of my choice. I'm not encouraging anybody to drink beer or anything. I got the designated driver ticket, so with the Miller Lite sponsored free drink ticket, you can get a bottle of Pepsi, you can get a bottle of water. A bottle of water at the stadium's $8. So that was really cool. Went to the Miller Lite Field House and got something to drink and sit there to cool off. And then I did so much there. I when I saw the Eagles drum line, I was playing the drums with them, and then also inside the Miller Lite Field House, I was playing the music. I was DJing there. Uh, Check out this video of all the crazy stuff that I did.
Move some. We got the new DJ for the Eagles. There we go. Go Birds.
You can go over there.
There we go.
So you see what I'm talking about, right? I get to play the drums and I get to DJ, I get to walk around and see what else is going on around the stadium and in the concourse. So I don't just sit there and watch the whole game, and I'm not missing any of the game because nowadays in the stadium they have TV everywhere, whether I'm inside the elevator or I'm walking around in the concourse. If anything happens, I can see it on the TV. They got TV sets everywhere. And then also later on, maybe after the halftime, and since I'm walking around, and then I'll move myself to the lower, like the 100 level, the lower level seats, and so I can see the second half or the last quarter of the game better, depending on how much time I had left after I get tired of walking around the concourse and outside. So I move myself down to the 100 level, really close to the field, and I sit down again because by that it was hot out there. It was hot out there. It was like 100 degrees that day, and after I walk around for like like about an hour and a half in the concourse, and I get really hot and tired, so I find the seat in the lower level and I sit down and finish watching the game. And this the NFL games, you don't have to watch the whole thing because nothing happens, right? The most important part is the last 2 minutes. Most of the time, most of the things happens in the last 2 minutes. A team can win and team can lose in the last 2 minutes. So most of the time it doesn't really matter, right? For the duration of the game, whatever happens, what's going on, but it all comes down to like a field goal or kick or something like that or a turnover in the last 2 minutes of the game to determine who wins and who which team lose. So near the end of the game, I would go down there in the lower part of the bowl and finish watching the game. So that's the way I do it. I don't know what your strategy is, and I'm just offering you guys some information for next time you go to the stadium, so you know what to do, right? Make sure you get those designated driver drink tickets. They're free, and you can get a souvenir cup. And Just look around, walk around, look around. You never know. I walk in the Miller Lite field house, and one of the Miller Lite rep had me a free drink ticket. You never know what you're gonna run into. So that was my experience at the Eagles and Vikings preseason game, and it was a lot of fun. I had a blast. I think I think it was more fun for me to go to the preseason game than a regular season game, because the regular season game there are just way too many people there. This game too, but this preseason game too, but at the regular season game, people go there early and people don't leave. They linger around, and just a lot of people, and it's really hard to to fight the crowd. These are some of the free stuff I got from the Eagles preseason game in the Pepsi Plaza. Of course, Xfinity is always out there handing out stuff. So I got a drawstring bag, and it's good because I actually put all the other free stuff that I gathered in this bag. I also went to the gas service, and I did I scanned the QR code for it's my first Eagles game. And every time you do that, they'll give you a souvenir. This is a beat necklace, it says. My first Eagles game. Toyota giveaway Eagles rally towel. Hyundai giveaway a Eagles fanny pack. Put it around your waist, or you can hang it on your shoulder. First Trust Bank. You show them your First Trust Bank Eagles checking account debit card, and then they give you one of this Eagles hat. You have a choice of a white one or a black one. I like the Kelly green one they had last year, but never got one. And then First Trust Bank Eagles koozie. Dunkin' Donut $5 gift card. Gun lock. I use this to lock on my scooter. And a little notebook with the pen attached to it. This is a rally towel from AAA. It looked just like the one from Toyota. I think the Philadelphia Eagles helped both company to develop this product, so they look identical. And some Eagles stickers for your face. That's a lot of free stuff. And if you don't get to the game early and walk around and collecting those things, and then you lose. You snooze, you lose. So we're gonna move on. On Friday, August 23rd, there was another one of those Camden County Police open gym on the Friday open gym event. It's mainly basketball. It always takes place at the indoor basketball court. This one, it was at the Boys and Girls Club in Camden, and they always have free pizza there. It's a good thing, and Gatorade drinks. But what I was more interested in was cross street from the Boys and Girls Club in Camden, at the Farnham Park, there uh, is a basketball court, and just last week that was renovated by the Sixers, the basketball team Sixers, because uh, their training facility is in Camden, right at the Camden waterfront, behind the concert hall. So they always do things for the city. So they renovate a basketball court, and there was a dedication ceremony like last Friday, but I didn't know about it, so I missed it. They had the Sixers mascot Franklin, and the Sixers street team, which is cheerleaders, and then they had I think a couple of the alumni players, Sixers players there. No, nobody famous. It wasn't a whole lot. It wasn't much, but there was a dedication ceremony that I missed, and I found out a day later that there was a new basketball court with the Sixers design and the Sixers logo on it, and they put it there for the city of Camden, for the young people, old people, anybody to go there just to play basketball. So that was really nice. So I walked over across street to the basketball court to take a look, and also I really like that park because they have a big water sprayer for the summertime. It's funny, every time it's hot, I go there and the water spray's not on, but when I just go there to take a walk, or I drive by there, right? When I drive by there, and you can see from far away the water spraying. So it never works out for me. When I go there for the water spray, it's not on. I think it is on most of the time, but every time that I need the water's turned off. So I don't know what the deal is, but it is a nice park. There are trails. You can walk around, leads to the Cooper River, the side of Cooper River. So that was really neat, the new basketball court dedicated by the Philadelphia Sixers. So there, yeah, because I think it's because this week, because of the Eagles preseason game, so there isn't a whole lot other events. Uh, Next week and the future upcoming events. Flyers Community Caravan. It takes place, this is the last one, September 14th, 12:30 to 2:30 p.m. It's in Delaware, in the state of Delaware. This one is at the Fred Rust Ice Arena at the University of Delaware. So if you like the Flyers and you like community events, this is the last one. And they're all family friendly. You can bring the kids, grandchildren, or just go by yourself. Usually when you enter the event, they give you free stuff. Like the beach coolers and the wallets, gritty keychain, stuff like that. And then there are plenty of vendors set up there, and you can get more stuff. From like Flyers Cup and different vendors. And then you get to meet the Flyers ice team. And then they also have another good thing is they always have a lot of alumni players there for you to get autograph and take pictures with. And sometimes they'll even have the current players there. I'm not even kidding. I've been to almost all of the Flyers Community Caravan event this year, and a couple of them they actually had. One of them down the shore, they had 3 current players there. If you watch my show, the past show, you'll see. I think it's one in Ocean City or Wildwood. They had 3 current players there. So anyways, that's the Flyers event. And then on Friday, September 6th at 6 p.m., is the Eagles official season kickoff watch party. Uh, this is the one that's presented by Bud Light at the Lincoln Financial Field, and every week I say the way I feel about this particular party is that you have to pay between $30 and $35 for the ticket to attend, and also they charge you $15 for parking. So before anything, you're down about 55. If you're from Jersey, you have to pay for the bridge tolls going up. Right? I was gonna say $5. On September 1st, the bridge tolls going up, so you have to pay $6 for the bridge. So before anything, you're already down $51 because now $60 for the bridge, right? So it's not worth it. It's not a real game that's played there. You just go to the stadium and watch the game on TV. So to me, it's completely not worth it. And then you go there, you buy a beer, you buy a drink for $18, and you get something to eat for another $15. A bucket of crab fries, $15 there, I think. So you end up spending $100 for nothing. It's much easier. Just go to a bar. A lot of bars have game watch party, and then they give away like Eagles jersey. They get them from Bud Light, from beer companies, and then they give away other Eagles merchandise. You know, for prizes, and you can go to a bar or just watch the Brazil game at home. Uh, there are a lot other game watch party that's worth of going. You just have to look on the Facebook and find the one that you're comfortable with. Like I was talking about on my last show, it's a podcast, Talking, TALKIN, Talking 215. I think they're based in Delaware. So there is a big game watch party at a bar in Delaware that's hosted by Talking 215. And Saturday, September 28th, is the 97.5, the Fanatic Fan Fest. Uh, that's the biggest sports event. I'm not talking about games. I'm not talking about, you're going to say, oh, that's not the biggest event. The biggest event is, the Eagles playoff game, or the Phillies playoff game, the Red October. I'm not talking about games. I'm just saying, like, that really is the biggest, like, a sports fan fest type event. They usually have the players, current and alumni players from Philly sports teams there, and to do like question and answer session, and they'll be on the stage and talk about Philly sports, and sometimes you can even get to take a picture, get autograph from them. And there are tons and tons and tons of vendors out there, including, I remember every year, the cheerleaders, gentlemen's club. They're out there handing out T-shirt, free ticket to get in, and you can win like free cigars and all kinds of craziness going on there. And the girl, the dancer from the cheerleaders are out there. You can get a picture with them. You can talk to them. There's just so much going on. So FanFest, it's a must go for the Philly sports fans every year. It is a free event, but you have to have a ticket. So you can get your ticket. Just look up on the 97.5, the Fanatic radio station's website. Look under events, and you'll find the FanFest, and click on that, and you'll see you get your tickets through the ticket rate. So you can get your free tickets that way. And also they say there are some on-location ticket giveaway, and they say information will come out in, what did it say? I don't remember, maybe July, August, but I have not seen or heard anything about on-location ticket away. But just do the online ticket rate. I already got 8 tickets. And I don't even need that many tickets. So I already got 8 tickets for myself. It's not hard, so just do it. All right, so I am very, very excited for the Philadelphia Eagles football season of 2024, going to 2025. And I'm very, very excited about all the events that are surrounding the Philadelphia Eagles. All the tailgate parties in the parking lot, 4th and John, and parties. I just can't wait. I just can't wait. I can't wait to ride my scooter through that tailgate lot and seeing all the people that I know doing a shot here and there, and get a free cheesesteak from the 4th and John tailgate. Uh, just talk to people and watch all the crazy Eagles fans setting up fireworks, jump off the rooftop of the Eagles trailer. It is just nothing but madness. So I cannot wait. So it's about 10 more days before the Eagles' first regular season home game is played in Brazil. So let's go Birds! Eagles! Eagles!